sounds like you were a fairly precocious dieter. How did that kind of enter your world?
I was a precocious dieter, but it was sort of forced on me. I don't even remember exactly how old I was when I went on my first diet. Basically, I just have no memory of a relationship to food that didn't involve restriction. I started seeing dietitians before I could even read.
That must make quite an indelible impact.
People debate childhood obesity so often, and in a way, the book is kind of like a book-length response to all of that. I sympathize with my parents on some level because they, saw a problem that they wanted to probably nip in the bud. But at the same time, I didn't grow up with a lot of structure, and food was sort of like, I felt like I was being disciplined for something or punished, and I didn't really understand why. And it took me really until I was an adult, probably in like my mid or late 30s, to really understand that history that I had with dieting was atypical, to say the least, but also really normal because so many people find their way into dieting and diet culture, and that mine had just started really young.
Is there a better way to view dieting and diet culture? Is there a different way to reframe it?
I think so. For me, I was feeling sort of caught between a dichotomy of either, on the one hand, I was dieting and kind of hating myself and capitulating to societal pressure to look a certain way. And on the other hand, I was, trying to love myself and accept myself, but didn't always actually feel that way. And I think what I'm trying to show in the book is that it's a bit of a false dichotomy, that there is a different path that you can take where you understand that dieting can be a losing game, and that there are companies making a lot of money off of us failing at dieting, and that beauty standards are strict. But you can also understand that you don't live in a vacuum, and that sometimes it's good to lose weight for your health or your mental health. And so for me, it was about a degree of acceptance, but also of acceptance that I will always feel this pressure, and that I'll always be pursuing something, and that it's always going to sort of frustrate me, and that there can be a kind of relief in understanding that.